Good morning. This is Dave from Advanced Camping, and it is Vandemonium here at Advanced Camping. Happy spring. We've got a huge selection of Pleasureway, Road Trek, and Winnebago van campers, and we are here to help you. We're your Midwest connection to the van camper and van life. So today I want to show off this 2022 Pleasureway Rekon. This is a true 4x4 off-roading van, and it's a very nice offering by Pleasureway. We're going to get right into it. This is the 144-inch wheelbase, and they've upgraded the wheels and tires. This has got a Toyo Open Country tire as well as the Black Rhino rim, and it's got like these rock crawler running boards, which I really like. You know, a lot of them are adding on kind of a cheap, flimsy running board, but you know, you want something that's going to be durable if you're going to go off-road. On the side of the van, you'll see it's a very clean look. This is the beautiful blue gray, which is one of my favorite colors, but they come in a variety of different colors. And you've got an outside shower out here, so if you want to rinse off after you've been out at the beach, you've been out in the middle of the desert, you've been wherever, you can get hot and cold water outside with a hose. It also has a cassette toilet, so this door will open up and a 5-gallon cassette comes out to empty your waste tank from your toilet. So super easy. It can go anywhere. If you give me a moment here, I will open this up and kind of give you a look. You can see the cassette is right in there. It'll slide right out, and it actually has wheels and a handle on it, so you can kind of wheel it into a rest stop, a rest area, a gas station, at your house. If you're coming home in the middle of winter, all the campgrounds in Wisconsin are closed, you can't empty your tank, you can at least take this into your house and empty it right in a regular toilet. So super convenient, also heated because it's inside of the van. Whenever you're running the furnace, this will be protected from the cold. And next to that is the Truma AquaGo water heater. And this is an instant water heater. Pleasureway's used it on their vans for many years. It's probably the nicest instant water heater because it has a recirculating pump. So you actually get instant hot water right at the faucet. You don't have to let a lot of water run through to fill up your gray tank or waste your fresh water in your freshwater tank. So down here are a couple of gray water drainlets. So they have Pleasureway has put nothing on the bottom side, or very little. So if you look under here, it's pretty much all Mercedes, which is super cool because if you are going off-roading, you don't want a lot of tanks, you don't want heaters, you don't want all that stuff underneath. So they've got a couple of jerry cans you hook up out here, which gives you 10 gallons of gray water. And that's a really unique idea, similar to the cassette, in that you can empty them anywhere. If you are on your own land, you could just let gray water is just sink water, so you probably could let that go on the water the grass. So that's a great idea. You could add a gray tank. We are adding some gray tanks that kind of tuck up in the frame if that's an option that you really are interested in. We here at Advanced Camping can do that as an upgrade. So that's what I love about the Rekon. It's kind of like the Jeep of RVs. You start with a really capable vehicle. You can customize it to whatever you'd like. So it's a blank canvas. Next, we have this Truma VarioHeat heater exhaust. So that'll be your exhaust heater from your heater. You've got your plug-in cord 30 amp twist lock, city water connection. And then here again is your propane tank above the floor. So you don't have propane riding underneath the van where it could get damaged if you're going off-roading. As we come around the back, I like that they've integrated a little step right into the hitch, and that's mounted right on there for you. You've got a rear backup camera, and you'll notice they've painted the air conditioner shroud to match, which is a nice touch, and they've painted the awning to match. So it's got a really finished look. This is an upscale awning. This is a Fiamma, which is a little bit nicer than some of the other brands are using, a little more capable in the wind. It comes from Europe. And what I like about the Rekon, you open the doors and you've got this huge open cargo space. So, and they put this tracking in so that, you know, you can tie down your e-bikes, you can tie down your kayak, whatever your gear is. You know, I get a lot of people putting an extra cooler in here. Awesome. You can tie that down. And then of course it's very durable. Like if you look at this, you know, they've put protection on the corners, metal protection. This is all a laminate that could be wiped down very easily. It's all about durability here in the Rekon. And these beds will fold down. You can fold them into one giant bed. And what's great about the Rekon is you sleep front to back. So, you know, if one of you needs to get up in the middle of the night, you're not crawling over the other person to, you know, get to the restroom or get out. You can also sleep just one bed down, or you can put this down and not put the mattress down. I'll show you that in a minute. And that is where you could work on your gear. You know, you gotta fix your skis, you gotta adjust your bindings. You've got this huge work area when you don't put the mattress on it. And it's also great for prepping a meal. You know, they've got a little corner sink here, but that's not a lot of counter space. But if you flip this down, now you've got this huge, like 6 foot long countertop that you could prepare a really nice meal on. And you could do that on either side. If you prefer to do it on this side, it's capable of doing that as well. So as we come around to the sliding door, the main entryway, you do have a little propane hookup, and I like that they tuck it into this rock crawler running board so that it's protected. But that's a great spot. You can hook up your grill, you know, your griddle, whatever you'd want right there, and you don't have to carry an extra propane tank along. Outside here, you're going to have access to one of your control panels. This is a spider control. There's also a second one you can see right inside here, and that one, they're pretty much duplicates, but that one allows you control from like the bedroom space, where here, if you're outside, you can put your awning out, you can see your battery conditions. You know, you can do anything you'd really want to do. These are really nice controls, very durable, and it's running on a CAN bus. So, you know, if there's any sort of error in the system, it will tell you a fault, and it's very easy to diagnose electrically what might be going on. So that is, I just want to show the awning too. If we go into the gear page here, we should be able to extend this awning. So this is the Fiamma box awning. You can see it's got an integrated light. You can stop it at any point. So if you just want to like get the sun off the windows, instead of like having, you know, put your chairs out, having a, you know, like cocktail hour out here, you can stop it anywhere and it'll come out about 8 feet. So it gives you a nice patio space. Also has a wind sensor built into it, and it's got some like shock absorbing couplings up here. So if you do get a little bit of vibration, it can handle it without damaging it. Now, of course, these are more sunshades than rain umbrellas. So, you know, if there's any sort of really bad weather, you'll want to put it in. All right, and as we look inside, Pleasureway does not cut the corners on the options they buy on the Mercedes Sprinter van. So you've got the MBUX navigation and in-dash system. You're also going to have the smart controls on the steering wheel. So you've got pretty much, so here's the MBUX, and then you've got all of this smart wheel. You can control everything on this screen right from this side. Everything on the forward screen is pretty much controlled from there. So that's really super convenient. You've also got power seats. Obviously they swivel, they're heated, they've got memory, power mirrors. They really go all out on the options for the chassis. So both of these seats will swivel around, and then they give you a little workstation. And this is a magnetic little workstation for the driver's side. Or you can set up this lagoon table and put that right in this coupling, and it really makes a nice articulating arm table so you can get in and out and excuse me, and do whatever it is you'd like to do. The down in the corner here, they've got some outlets, they've got USBs again, so if you're working, you've got everything at your fingertips. Next, we'll look at this Truma refrigerator cooler. So this is, it looks like a big industrial cooler. It's got these awesome handles on it. This will work on 12 volt. It'll work if you want to go into a hotel for the night. You can carry this in, plug it in the hotel room on 110, or it's super insulated, just like other really well name brand coolers. You can just keep it cold without having any source for quite a long time. So if you look at how thick this door is and how well insulated it is, it's really impressive. And the nice thing about this is you kind of can stack in layers. So, it's different than, of course, a stand-up fridge, but it's almost easier to access everything in here by looking down, and then you can pull these baskets out to get to the next layer. So a really smart idea as far as a refrigerator. I love it. It's super durable, very industrial. Look at the corners on this thing. Look at the corners here, all protected. It's something that's going to last a long time. You're going to be able to take it on the trails and really have some great adventures. So next we're going to look at the bathroom. And the bathroom, again, it's a cassette toilet in here. I'm just going to turn this light on. It's heated. So you've got a heater duct right inside the bathroom. So let's say you're at the ocean, you went swimming all day, you want to dry your suits off, you can turn the heater on low. You can hang in here. It's got a hanging rod. There's two of these shelves, so you can put the shelves in. It can be, if it's a day trip, you can just have shelving and pack on it, or you can remove these shelves, keep them in the garage, have it as the full stand-up bathroom. The cassette toilet swivels, so depending on how you're using the van and where you're most comfortable, you can adjust the toilet to your needs. And then, of course, it's got a shower in here and a shower curtain. So you can actually either have a seated shower or you can stand up in the shower as well. So really thought out for the amount of space they've used here. It's really thought out well. And again, I like this. Check this out. These are magnets. It's not a catch. It's not a latch. It's not something that's going to break over time. They're super strong magnets holding the door shut. Up top here, you're going to find a fantastic fan. And when you turn these on, these are controlled by the spider control. So we'll just pop back over here and I will turn one of these babies on. These create like negative pressure in the van. So if you've got the windows, the doors open, you can really draw a lot of air through. And they're very quiet. You can adjust them down. So at night, if you're sleeping, it can be almost silent, but still working. And these are very, very efficient. They run off a 12 volt, and coupled with the amount of solar that is on this roof and the lithium batteries, you could practically run this for days and days and days. So that is a great feature. I love to see it in any van that I look at. You also can turn the fan off and just have the lid open if you want to. And in addition, on this control, you're gonna see the state of charge for the batteries. You're gonna see your solar condition, what's going on. Obviously we're in the building right now, so it's not doing a whole lot of charging. And then you can control your furnace, your lighting, your water heater, all in one spot. Super intuitive, just like a smartphone. So you can control it easily without having to read the manual all day. So I wanted to show you this bed setup, and it's got these two support bars. These will go all the way across, and when you make it into one big bed, you put those two support bars in, and then the two beds lay on top of it. The mattresses fold perfectly during the day and night modes. But if you want to work on your gear, sorry, I'm just going to unlatch this here. You can now pull this down, and they've got these industrial cables that hold this up, and you can do this on either side. But now you got this huge workspace, and again, this is like great material. I don't exactly know what this is, but easy to clean. It's some sort of like composite or plastic on top here, and easy to clean. It's a good food prep station. You know, you can pull out the induction stove, and you could use, which is down here, by the way, you can use that inside, you can use it outside. So I love that about it. And then, of course, if you want to sleep it as a bed, you pull these mattresses down, same thing on this side, and it makes one huge bed. They also incorporate these tie-down anchor strips in the corners of the upsides of the bed, so you can really tie anything you want down in here. Also up top here, they've got them, you know, they've got this webbing in here, but you could put molly panels in. You know, there's just like endless things you could do with this space. So I really love, again, that versatility of being able to do a lot of different things in this one van. And up top, this one has the optional air conditioner. We've been getting some both ways. So sometimes people like to have dual fans, and you can do that. Or this one has the 110 volt AC, which you can plug in at like the campsite. You plug the whole vehicle in and have nice air conditioning inside. So there's storage down beneath here. You've also got a 2000 watt pure sine inverter. So if you're on the road and you're, you know, wanting to plug something into this outlet, you can certainly do that. And all of the batteries are inside, they're heated. Again, 400 amp of lithium batteries, and these should last, you know, they say usually with lithium, the rule is in 10 years, if they're taken care of, they'll still have 80% of their capacity left. So, you know, really durable, really well set up, really great thought was involved in this design. You'll see also on the floor here, you've got a front shade kit that will fit into the windshield and side windows, so you have privacy. You know, if you're in the National Forest or something, you can room darken it. Those are insulated, so it's a good setup. And then this area is there's a roll-off screen. This will just go down, zip in, and then as you want to enter and exit, it's got a magnetic strip that you can enter and exit through. Similar one on the back that will have privacy shades built in. That one does not have the magnetic entryway, as you don't enter and exit from the back as much. So this is a super cool adventure van. All of this is coupled with Pleasureway's legendary quality, really some industry leading quality here. And they pair that with their 5-year freedom warranty, which is just unheard of in the RV industry. If you have any questions on this van or other adventure vans, please visit advancecamping.com or give us a call today.